your hands up and fill the next cup. Let's get this started again. Wake up, rub the eyes, another new day and it's no surprise. I lost my phone, my keys, my car, I left my wallet at the bar. Tie shoes, swig some booze, another new day, got nothing to lose. I can't remember her name, I think this show's all to blame. If it's only gonna be for tonight, let's set this party right. So throw your hands up and fill the next cup. Let's get this started again. Let's get this started again. Let's get this started again.
We are live in New Orleans, Louisiana for WWE 2K25 Universe Mode episode number 21. It is the Smackdown Live following the Money in the Bank pay-per-view. So let's see what's in store here on this episode of Smackdown Live. I'm sure we got a bunch of good matches planned for you guys.
All right, Ace Army, kicking off this episode is Sami Zayn.
The contest is a triple threat match. Making his way to the ring from Montreal, Quebec, Canada. Weighing in at 212 pounds, Sami Zayn.
It is great to see Sami Zayn. The last time we saw the underdog from the underground was the week before the Money in the Bank pay-per-view, where Sami Zayn took on Chad Gable. But following that match from Sami Zayn, where he unfortunately lost, he interfered at the end of Kevin Owens versus Jey Uso and then stared down KO for some reason. So who knows what that means? Who knows what Sami Zayn was intending there? But let's see Sami Zayn's opponents here in this triple threat match. Well, the next man in this triple threat match is awesome. He is The Miz.
And his opponents, first, accompanied by Maurice, residing in Hollywood, California, weighing in at 221 pounds, The Miz!
The Miz was featured about a month ago here on SmackDown Live in a Money in the Bank qualifying match where he took on Andrade, where he ultimately lost that match. Because if you saw Money in the Bank, obviously The Miz was not there. But The Miz is trying to get back in the win column. We'll see if he can do it here in this triple threat match. We still have one more competitor in it. So let's see who the third man is in this match. Well, it is none other than Ludwig Kaiser. And look who's at his side. The WWE Champion Gunther is here as well. Good to see Ludwig, though. We haven't seen Ludwig in a hot minute. We'll see if he can get the win in the triple threat. But look at it, Ludwig and Gunther looking at these pity people, I bet they say, in New Orleans.
And accompanied by Gunther, representing Imperium from Hamburg, Germany, weighing in at 220 pounds, Ludwig Kaiser.
Yeah, the last time we saw Ludwig Kaiser was the first ever SmackDown Live episode of this season. And that was actually against Sami Zayn. And Ludwig Kaiser got the win over him. So we'll see if that plays a toll in this match. But let's start this match. All right, the bell has been rung, and Sami Zayn is still bandaged up after that match with Chad Gable. But we'll see who gets the win here in this triple threat contest between Zayn, Miz, and Kaiser. It's going to be a good match. These are three of the best in the mid-card division, and look at that. Miz with the drop kick, and Kaiser planted Sami Zayn down very well there. And now Miz teeing off on Sami. Miz going for a great combo here. Kick to the midsection. Now collar and elbow tie up. A kick. Hoisting him up. Kaiser in trouble. Fireman's carry position. Miz drops him on that top rope. And look at Sami Zayn. I thought he was going to land something there, but he gets sucker punched from the Miz. And now look at the WWE Champion Gunther trying to get involved. And Miz with a great move there to Kaiser. Sami Zayn had enough. He's going from behind, and look at that springboard drop kick right to the back. Here comes Kaiser once again, and look at Sami Zayn getting distracted from Maurice, and an inside cradle there from Kaiser. Are we going to see a repeat from episode 2? We do not. And now Kaiser with a big shot to the Miz. Ludwig, side Russian leg sweep there. And now look at that. That was like a modified Hurricane Rana. But now we have 2 men left in the ring while the Miz takes a little bit of a break. And now Kaiser taking down Sami Zayn. Don't know what he's doing. He goes with a slap there. And now look at Miz putting Kaiser on the apron. Miz now drop kick to the outside. Sami Zayn going right by Maurice. Ooh, don't go by a man's wife, Sami. Miz is watching on from inside the ring. There are no DQs and no countouts in this match, so they can use whatever they want. And now look at Sami Zayn unleashing a series of strikes to Ludwig Kaiser. And now Miz taunting while Gunther, the WWE Champion, throws in a kendo stick. Are we going to be seeing that? Yo, we are going to be seeing that. Miz, kendo stick in hand. Oh, trying to hit Ludwig Kaiser there, but misses. And Kaiser not going to let him use it for long. And now an Irish whip there to the Miz, going closer to the ring general. Oh, Kaiser, bad time to taunt. And if you guys saw a moment ago, Maurice took off that top turnbuckle. And Miz almost putting Kaiser through that announcer's table. Sami Zayn now. Irish whip to the Miz. The only 2 in the ring as we speak. Chad Patton watching on. Leapfrog from Sami. And Sami, look at this takedown. And a shot from Kaiser. And look at this combo here from Imperium Zone. Running neckbreaker there from the Miz. And I'm sure whoever wins this match might have a good shot at being the #1 contender for the Intercontinental Championship. Because I know for sure we're going to hear from Austin Theory coming up next week. Not tonight, but we will hear from him next week regarding his stance as champion in the future of the IC title. I'm guessing we'll see it defended at the next pay-per-view, which we're back to 2 separate pay-per-views at the end of the month. So do not go anywhere because you want to be on that journey. So make sure you are subscribed. And now Kaiser busted open from that move from the Miz. And Miz goes into the exposed turnbuckle that his wife took off. And look at Sami Zayn trying to get a win here. 2. Kick out at 2 from Ludwig Kaiser. Sami Zayn currently sitting at 0-3 right now in the Universe Mode season. So we'll have to see if he can bounce back and get a win. That would be huge for his reputation. And look at Miz here. I thought he was going to go with just a normal takedown, but a figure 4 has been applied. Sami Zayn's in trouble. Oh, wait, no, he is inflicting the pain right over to the Miz already. Sami Zayn takes full control. And look at Gunther exposing another turnbuckle. So half of our corners have been exposed. And now Miz going for Sami Zayn once again. Are we going to see him be dropped? Yeah, he's going to be dropped right on the exposed. Right where his wife took it off. And now going a boot into the neck while Kaiser gets up right by the leader of Imperium. And now look at Ludwig grabbing a weapon of his own. Steel chair in hand. The crowd going crazy. And now Kaiser with some big chair shots, and now taunting on Sami Zayn, and now he hits Sami. And now choking him out in the corner. Kaiser, chill. My man, you gotta relax. And now the Miz looking to swing himself. Oh my God, hits the bloody Ludwig. Cover from the Miz. 1, 2. Kick out at 2 from Kaiser. What a great triple threat match this has been so far to kick off this great episode of SmackDown Live. The SmackDown Live following the Money in the Bank pay-per-view. If you missed it, make sure to check it out. It's on the Universe Mode playlist. And look at the Miz with a running knee. And it's also going to be on the end card of this video during the outro. So check it out however you want. And now Miz with another figure four applied to the underdog from the underground, Sami Zayn. Kaiser breaking it up twice. And now Miz picking up Kaiser. Dropping him on that turnbuckle now. And now a cover from the Miz. 1, 2. Kick out at 2 from Sami. Miz getting up Zayn. And he was looking for the kicks. And now look at the reversal of the reversal from Miz. And a nice springboard barely connects with Miz's back leg there. And Kaiser might be looking to end this match and get the W for himself. Kaiser. Oh my God. Knocks down the Miz into a cover. Sami Zayn gets in. He steps on Kaiser's arm to break it up. And both men trying to get a hand of or get a hold of one another, but couldn't because the Miz was in the way. His lifeless body, that is. But he's back up now. And Sami looking for a back splitter into the corner, but the Miz shutting that down, and Sami's pissed. But Kaiser's going to capitalize on this. Look at him going off the ropes and a big kick to the neck. Kaiser going for another weapon of choosing. Grabbing another steel chair, and look at Gunther getting involved, distracting the Miz. And now Kaiser throwing the steel chair at the Miz. What a first match this has been. Kaiser, nice running attack there. Looking for something big here on Sami. DDT. And now will Ludwig get the win? The Miz comes out of nowhere and breaks it up at 1. Into the corner we go. Miz with the right. Turning around, Ludwig Kaiser. What's he thinking of doing here? What is this? Oh, I've never seen that move. But Sami Zayn now going after Miz. And now Sami Zayn hits the back splitter finally. Into a cover. Kaiser misses the mark trying to break it up. 2. And it almost cost him a loss. Oh, God. Face first into that steel chair. Sami Zayn busted open now. Man, I don't know who's going to walk away with the win here. Kaiser going to the top rope telling the Miz to get up while Sami Zayn gets up on the floor. Kaiser with a big missile dropkick off the ropes. And now Sami Zayn, look at this. Going too fast. Roll up. 1. Kick out at 1.5. Sami, Carnival tie up. Irish whip. And a big boot to the face. Is that going to be it? Oh, kick out. Not even a kick out. Break up at 0 from Miz. And now look at the Miz with the neck breaker there. Man, this match has been going on for a minute. Who is going to get the win here in this first match? We still have 3 more to go following it, plus 3 segments. So we'll have to see. And now a cover. Gunther distracting or like messing with the crowd here. You guys see this? Or he's looking at the announcer's desk. He's looking at our table. And now look this. Or look at this. Camel clutch. Sami Zayn trying to get his first win. He has it locked in. But the Miz gets out of it. Kaiser jumps on the Miz. And look at Ludwig dropping down the Miz. That might be it. Kaiser. 1, 2. Kick out at 2. Oh my God, I thought that was it. Zayn now going shot for shot. Nope. I'm going to say gun shot for shot on Ludwig's face, the bloodied face. And now a springboard splash. Here comes the Miz once again. Dumb move to go for a cover there when the Miz was up. And now, oh, big stomp there. Miz, look at this. The kicks to the chest. Oh, and now one to the face. Clothesline taking down Miz. Both men are down. Sami Zayn is the only one left standing right now. He's going to inflict pain on the foot of Imperium Zone and see what he can do. Oh, look at this, center of the ring, skull, crushing, finale. Miz might have the W in his sight, and he does. The Miz is your winner.
Here is your winner, The Miz!
Great win for The Miz here in triple threat action. But let's go down to our first segment of this episode. All right, Sami Zayn looking to leave following his triple threat match where he lost. Oh, God, look who's behind him. Oh, it looks like Sami Zayn sees him. That's Kevin Owens, the man that attacked him about 2 weeks ago. Oh, my God. Kevin Owens knocking him down. Kevin Owens is not done with this, man. I don't know what his obsession is. And what a kick. That was another kick right to the hood of the car. Oh, God. Oh, no. Jesus. Kevin, relax, man. You don't have to do this. Kick to the midsection there. Kevin Owens looking to do something to Sami Zayn's car. Oh, my God. Face first into the window. Oh, my God. How is Sami Zayn okay? And it looks like Kevin Owens is not done with this man. Now I fear they are only just getting started. And, oh my God, he's unleashing more strikes and stuff. Relax, Kevin. Relax. All right, guys, our next match here on this episode is a tag team match. And here are Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson, the Good Brothers, aka the former SmackDown Live Tag Team Champions. But we'll get into that in a minute.
The following contest is a tag team match scheduled for one fall, making their way to the ring at a combined weight of 505 pounds. The team of Carl Anderson and Luke Gallows.
Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson did lose their tag team titles, in fact, to the debuting Motor City Machine Guns at Money in the Bank. So that is why they do not have the belts around their waist. But that is not going to change who they are. But let's see who their opponents are in this episode and in this match. Well, it's the Guerrillas of Destiny.
And their opponents at a combined weight of 439 pounds. The team of Tonga Loa and Tama Tonga.
All right, Tama Tonga and Tonga Loa ready to go. All right, here we go. And the last time we saw the Guerrillas of Destiny in tag team action was in the first ever SmackDown Live episode this season, where they took on DIY and lost. So we'll see if Tonga Loa and Tama Tonga can get the win here against the Good Brothers. It's going to be close. It's going to be a good match. I know that for sure. It's going to be physical. And speaking of physical, we might see a tag team move here from the Good Brothers. And look at this. Gallows hoisting up Tonga Loa, and a big kick there from Machine Gun Carl Anderson. Big kick to the back. Anderson now. Big stomp to the back of the head. And now going to the second rope is Anderson. Carl Anderson looking for something here. Oh, nice maneuver there. And now with some knees to the face. Tonga Loa is in trouble as we speak. But the momentum could always shift. And look at these shots to the skull of Tonga. That is not good. Anderson, Irish whip into the corner. Counter there from Loa, that's great. And I think he was going to try to go for a tag there. But we'll see if he goes for it now, because he gets the counter. Doesn't look like it. This match has been all Good Brothers as we speak. And speaking of the Good Brothers, here comes another tag team move. And here comes the big LG with the big boot. And oh, Tama Tonga gets the tag at the split second. Well, let's see what he can do against the big man. See if he can inflict any pain and wear him down at least. He's working on the arm. Nice. Collar elbow tie up. Irish whip. Big shot to the face. And now an uppercut in the corner. Down goes Gallows. Seated. And look at Tama Tonga. Nice springboard there. And now Tama with a big clothesline there. Outside the ring we go. Shot there from one half of the Guerrillas of Destiny. And now the crowd booing them here in New Orleans. They are not a fan of GOD. And now look at Tama Tonga with some cheap shots there to Carl Anderson. And tag made. Here comes Tonga Loa once again. Count of 5. Are we going to see a count out victory? No way. We've seen it happen before. 6. And here comes Gallows at the count of 6.5. Jessica Carr was just about to say 7. You could say 6 3/4 because it was really close. But tags made from both teams. Gallows getting a break. He's worn down. And both men missing their mark. Look at this. Anderson. Sidewalk slam to the knee. And now looking for a knee. He does. Knee right to the side of the skull. And now some big punches there to Tama Tonga. Followed up by a stomp. Stomp to the arm. And now look at the shots this man is taking. And now he's busted open. Carl Anderson is not messing around. He is pissed that he lost those tag team titles. Knee to the face once again. Submission locked in. Tama Tonga getting out of it. And now look at this. And going off with a combo of his own. A nice little move there. And here we go. Tonga Loa getting the tag. And nice little move there. Using his knee to his advantage. Into a cover. 1. Kick out at 1. Stomp from Tonga. Nice little arm drag there. Headbutt. And here comes Tama Tonga once again. Great tag team work from this team. Using each other very well. And now, single-legged drop kick there from Anderson. Dragging Tama Tonga to the center of the ring, possibly. Yep, center of the ring. Going for a cover. Will this be it? 1, 2. Almost, but a broken up count there from Tonga Loa, saving his team's chances of winning this match. They do not want to be 0-2 in the season. They want to get their first W, and what it would be if they can do it against the former champions. And what a cutter that was, busting open Anderson. And Gallows breaks up the pin, but accidentally takes Jessica Carr out in the process. And now look at Tama Tonga telling Carl Anderson to get his ass up. And a diving crossbody. Tag, or not a tag made, putting the ones up. I thought we were going to see a tag there. But I don't know. There was a tag made, but I don't know if it counts if Jessica Carr is down and could not signal the tag. But we're going to go with it. Jessica Carr finally getting back up. And look at the kicks from Tama Tonga. And there's a nice boot to the face. Tama changing his direction to Carl Anderson with the headbutt, making sure he is down. Back in the ring he goes. And look at the boot to the face. And Gallows might have this where he wants him. You guys can see he's inflicting pain on the neck and the skull. We'll see what happens. Big stomp there, walking over him here in a sold-out crowd here in the home of the New Orleans Pelicans and the home city of the New Orleans Saints. Here comes the tag mate. Are we going to see a magic killer from these two? No, but it is a great tag team move regardless. And oh God, look at this. Anderson misses the tag. Here comes Tongaloa. Big neck breaker there from Anderson. Collar and elbow tie up. Irish whip on the apron. And Tama Tonga is still the legal man, it looks like. Stunner to the outside. Anderson now. Oh no, he is not. Tama Tonga's teammate Tongaloa is the legal man. I was even confused. But now a sidewalk slam to the knee. Tonga is dazed. Here comes a tag made to the big LG. Big stomp there. And now looking for something, but it's countered. The Guerrillas of Destiny. Oh, Tongaloa misses his big elbow. Go figure. And now a lariat from or Gallows. Here comes Anderson. And a big boot to the outside. There goes Tongaloa. And a stunner to the floor goes Tama Tonga. Ace Army, this episode is going to be pretty long, so make sure you have your seatbelt on because it's going to be good. We still have 2 more matches and 2 more segments to go. And we have women's action following this, so that is going to be good. A nice break to the back there. And look at the strength of Tongaloa. Why couldn't he do that in the ring? Unless he's going to try to get a count-out victory here. He might, because look at Tama Tonga now choking him out. Oh, he breaks the count, I think, there. No, he doesn't. I thought he broke the count. I think he should have won for the count-out victory, to be honest. That's what I would have done. But here we go. The corner has been exposed. I don't know who did that. What team? And look at Loa with the big knee strike. But the referee is distracted, so Carl Anderson can break it up. Irish whip into the team of God. Counter there from Gallows. Into the corner we go. Counter there. Irish whip into that corner. Now here comes Tama Tonga once again. And now a big kick to the inside of the leg. Oh, Tama Tonga was trying to end it, but look at the strength of the big LG planning down Tama Tonga. Arm elbow tie up. Irish whip. Tag mid. And now look at this magic killer. It might be over for the Guerrillas of Destiny. Oh no, Tongaloa is there to break it up because this guy, this bum, was not protecting his team. Irish whip into the corner. Counter there from Tama Tonga. Big move there from Tonga into a cover of his own. 1, 2. Ooh. I thought that was going to be it, honestly. I thought Tama Tonga had the win for the Guerrillas of Destiny there. But it does not work that way. Oh my God, Carl Anderson's face clipped that top rope. Did you see that? That has to hurt. Tag made. Here we go. The Tongaloa coming in once again. And now looking for a single-legged Boston Crab. Trying to make Anderson tap out. Nope. Irish whip. Into the corner we go. And now with a big chop. Anderson. Irish whip. Oh, what a boot that was. And following it up with something. A cutter from Anderson. Will that be it? 1, 2. Oh my God, broken up at 2 from Tama Tonga. Well, the crowd is loving it. They're chanting tag team wrestling. So that is good, I guess. But look at this. Big boot to Tonga Loa. In the end, might be near because now Luke Gallows is about to wreck house. Cover. This might be it, yeah. 1, 2, kick out. Oh my God. Kickouts after kickouts. No team wants to give up. No team wants to lose. Gallows with a series of strikes. Loa rolling out of the way. Look at this. Roll up. Imagine. 1, 2. Kick out. That would have been something. All right. Tag made. Here comes Tama Tonga. Yeah. Oh, wait. No way. Tama Tonga does his signature taunt in the center of the ring and now lands his finish. Oh, my God. 1. You son of a bitch, Carl Anderson. You son of a bitch. That could have been revolutionary. You. Yeah, you. Screw you. Tonga. Stepping over Gallows. Nice shot there. Tag made. Here comes Loa. And now a springboard attempt, and he connects into a cover. Is that going to be it? 1, 2, 3. Wow, that is the Guerrillas of Destiny win.
Here are your winners, the team of Tama Tonga and Tonga Loa.
Great tag team win for the Guerrillas of Destiny here in this episode. I've seen a lot of people tweeting on X saying that Adam Cole can't wrestle. He won via countout over Damian Priest. I got the win. That's all that matters. So if you think that I can't wrestle, watch next week when I take on anybody in that locker room and prove why I'm the man. So you know what? Gunther, put your WWE title on the line if you're not scared, because it's going to be me versus you, and we might have a new WWE champion. And his name will be Adam Cole, baby. Well, here is Naomi. We got women's action coming up.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Orlando, Florida, Naomi!
Naomi is taking on Ivy Nile, as you guys can see the graphic now. So this match is going to be good. Who is going to win? But before we officially start this match, let's see. Ivy Nile of American Made.
And her opponent, representing American Made from Knoxville, Tennessee, Ivy Nile!
All right, there is Ivy Nile. So let's start this women's one-on-one singles match. All right, the bell has been rung, and Naomi's starting off hot here in this third match of the episode. And now Naomi, nice maneuver there. Naomi now working on the arm. And what's she looking for? Maybe a springboard. Springboard crossbody, doesn't get all of it, but gets most of it and enough of it to knock down Ivy Nile. Naomi now with an elbow to the thigh. Ivy Nile all by her lonesome right now. Does not have the Creed brothers, does not have Chad Gable to be by her side. So, good for her, I guess. In a way, she can lock in, but I'm sure she would love to have them on her side. It's pretty much good for Naomi because Naomi doesn't have to worry about any distractions. And look at Naomi now, the glow going off the ropes with a big knee to the neck. Stomp there. And now working on the arm with an armbar. Locked in, Chad Patton watching on. And look at this counter here from Ivy Nile. Big kick to the face. Nile now working on the leg. Perfect move there. Last time we saw Ivy Nile take on somebody in the women's division, she put on a showing against the Eradicator and Rhea Ripley back about 3 weeks ago. That match eventually ended in a draw because Chelsea Green blindsided Rhea Ripley mid-match. And we have really not seen Rhea Ripley since. It's been a minute since we saw her. Same with Chelsea Green. We did see Chelsea try to qualify for Money in the Bank, but ultimately got destroyed by Io Sky. But the last time we saw Naomi goes back to when she took on Roxanne Perez, about the same time when Ivy Nile took on Rhea, but Naomi was taking on Roxanne Perez and got the win. So that was great for Naomi. So she is sitting at 1-0. Too bad for Ivy Nile not sitting at 1-0, because if it wasn't for Chelsea Green, I think Ivy Nile would have had the win over Ripley. But look at the cover from Naomi. Kick out at 1 from Nile. And now Naomi getting the crowd here in New Orleans on their feet. Irish whip off the ropes and a rear view. That might be it. Oh, wait, no, it's not. Naomi looking for something bigger, badder, and bolder. Going from the backside. Oh, plants her down into a cover. 1, 2, 3. Naomi gets the win.
Here is your winner, Naomi!
Well, Naomi improves to 2-0 this season. But guys, we have one more segment to go, and then we have the main event. You have seen what Ivy Nile can do. You have seen what I can do. And next week, you will see what the Creed brothers can do, because they will be in a #1 contender shot for Motor City Machine Guns tag team titles, and American Made will be on top of this brand, because we are the best faction and we will dominate anybody who comes in our path. So I'll see you next week when I am with my boys when they beat whoever they face for the #1 contenders shot for the tag team championships. Main event, Jey Uso is now in your city. He is here in New Orleans, Louisiana, and these Pelicans fans, these Saints fans are going berserk for Jey Uso.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from San Francisco, California, weighing in at 242 pounds. Main event, Jey Uso!
Mr. Jey Uso is trying to bounce back in the win column after following an L to Kevin Owens about 2 weeks ago. So we'll see if Jey Uso can knock off another Titan, because Jey Uso is taking on Bron Breakker, as you guys can see on the graphic. But let's go see the unpredictable badass. And guys, keep yeeting away for this man. All right, Jey Uso is waiting for Bron Breakker to make his way down to the ring, and there is his music and Trons. They're on. Oh, wait, the blindside from Breakker, and the unpredictable badass unleashing a series of strikes on Jey Uso before this match can start. And look at Charles Robinson trying to stop this, and now Breakker goes right through him, and I'm sure he's not done. Well, the crowd chanting yeet, trying to get Jey on the offense here, and Jey with a counter there. And look, ready? Yeet, yeet. The crowd doing it with Jey here in New Orleans. And I don't even know if this match is still happening or these two are just brawling it out. Jey with the super kick to Breakker. Now with an elbow. Ooh, so Jey Uso getting this crowd on their feet, though, I can tell you that. Irish whip into Charles Robinson. Collar and elbow tie up there. Drag. Breakker goes right into that top turnbuckle. Now Uso flipping him around. Shot there to the lower spine. Breakker now with a counter. And now Jey with some shots there. And Breakker rolls out of the ring. Jey Uso off the top rope. Don't know how he missed. It's all right. I still don't know if this match is happening, if that bell was to start the match or to, like, just end it. I don't know. It's looking like it's still on right now because Bron Breakker and Jey Uso are still battling it out. And now a nice standing moonsault there. Breakker now picking up Jey once again. Taking him somewhere. Throwing him back in the ring. The dogs are barking in New Orleans for Breakker. And nice little counter there from the man we just spoke of. And now Bron with the shot. And look at the quickness of this man. He's just so quick. And now Breakker with a nice little suplex there. Delayed vertical to perfection. And now look at the shots to the face. I don't know who's going to get the win if this match is still counting. I don't even know. Jey now going to the corner. Look at this. Jey looking for probably a super kick. And Jey Uso with a super kick to the face. And now an elbow there from Jey. Stomp to the arm. And now a nice little elbow. And Uso going from the back, counter from Breakker. And it looks like this match is actually confirmed happening. And look at the strength of Bron Breakker dropping down Jey. In the end, might be near for the man that likes to yeet all over your city. Breakker, stomp. And now, look at this. Camel clutch applied. But Jey gets out of it. Ducks underneath. And now, I thought he was going to go for a camel clutch of his own. Stomp there to the leg. And Jey might be looking for an Uso splash. Uso. Diving elbow drop instead. Still done to perfection. And can still do a lot of damage. Ooh, so... Jey has the crowd here in New Orleans all on his side. And now look at this. Schoolboy super kick to Breakker. The unpredictable badass with a counter. Collar and elbow tie up. Picking up Jey using the strength. That is what Bron Breakker has over this man. So we'll see if that gets him the W here in this main event. And oh God. Breakker in the corner. Spear. Spear from Breakker. And Breakker's not done. Oh, wait. And look at this, a spear from Jey. Bron Breakker thought he could just walk away with a brutal attack on me. But you know what? That's not the case. Next week on SmackDown Live, Bron, I challenge you to a tag team match with anybody of your choosing. It's going to be me and my ally, CM Punk, the one that beat you last year at WrestleMania, and whoever you have in store. So we'll see you next week. Yeet.